I may get demonetized for that one, but you know what? It just went so well. You guys have voted the votes are in. You have all voted for the AKA Caribbean Queen eyeshadow look. So I am going to teach you how to recreate this. First things first is the eye strip that I have on. You can use this or you can use tape. What I'm using is this e.l.f. Define tape. I got those online at Amazon. It's 40 in a pack. If you use tape, you use it the same exact way. If you don't want to go out and buy nothing. The original palette that I used when I created that look was the Norbina ABH palette. This palette runs about $65. I wanted to use something that was reasonably priced. You guys probably already own it, and if you don't, it's easy to get. It's about maybe, I think, $25. It's the Culture palette from Juvia's Place. And then I realized that in one of my other videos, I said I was going to use this palette again, so why not go ahead and use it again? And be a woman of my word, right? Quite a bit of colors go into this look that looks like it's just pink and green because we have to build up intensity. We don't want to just go straight in with it. A fun fact about that original look is I didn't like it. I created it, but I kind of messed it up, but I still went and posted it anyway. And guess what? You guys liked it, so don't give up on yourself, right? All right, the first color that I'm going in with is the first one I showed you, which is Calibre from the Culture palette. And you're going to use a fluffy brush. This is my Morphe 513 brush. I'm using this as my transition color. This e.l.f. strip is going to help me with a defined line, and it's going to help me do my wing when I get to the end as well. It's going to give me that nice crisp look. So if you're not really good at doing a wing eyeliner, hint, hint, grab you some of these or grab you some tape. My next brush that I'm going to use is the Morphe 506 brush, and I'm pretty much be using this brush the entire time. I'm going to go in the color Benign, and I'm going to blend it in with and on top of the original color, but try not to go past this portion of my brow. And I'm not going all the way up into my crease right here yet because I'm going to put a third color up there, that light color right there that you see. Now I'm going to go in with the color from the smaller palette, and right here I'm gonna pack it on first. Pack it means I'm just putting it in. I'm not blending it out just yet. I'm just putting the color on. Try not to go into your brows if you have already done them. And you can see all three colors right now. All three shades of pink. I'm doing like this on my towels down at the bottom. I'm cleaning my brush off, I should say. Now I'm gonna go in with Cobalt from the Culture palette. I am actually gonna put it where I want it to be seen, which is dead center of the crease. Everywhere that cut crease will be. Why did I just put a transition color up under there if all I was gonna do was cover it up? Because I wanna build the color up, build up the intensity, and give yourself a nice smooth blend. I saw a post that my friend posted and she posted a question: is there a difference between saying I love you and love you? Not coming from family members and stuff like that, you know, just coming from maybe a mate. Is there a difference to you? I'll tell you my opinion. I've always been a person, even before that question was posed on the Breakfast Club and I heard it. Now I'm going into the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm starting off with the first color that I showed you. I'm gonna go with the lighter color, the darker color, and then into the black. And I'm gonna use that on the outer V of this to darken it up like I did here. I've always been a person that words matter. That's why I'm trying my best to get rid of the word got out of my vocabulary and try to, you know, put the right word in there, which is I have. But I means a lot when it's coming from someone that you love. If it's my husband, I want to hear the word I, like, instead of love you. Yes, do I say it? Do I just like love you? Yes, I do. I'm not gonna lie. But I assume that it is context. You mad about something, you don't want to hear that love you, because then it's like, what the hell? Something wrong? Why you not telling me I love you? What is wrong with you? You know, every little thing matters, especially when you in your feelings, right? That's what I think they were talking about when they say in terms of just context of the way you use it. How you guys feel about that? I do feel like it is context and timing. You know, when you talk to your friends, I don't know about you, but sometimes I talk to my friends, and don't get me wrong, I do love my friends. I do. But sometimes you just be like, all right, love you. it sounds like you're just saying goodbye. Like Lala was saying, she made a point. You know, people tend to use it like a term of hi, hello, or just goodbye. You know, I'm wiping my brush off and I'm going back in with the black now. Be gentle when you use black. You're just trying to build it up, give it a little bit more intensity. And so I'm using it at the very bottom. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm using it at the very base of my eye and blending it in and up. You know, you say it to your friends and you mean it. You definitely have good intentions because you do love your friends, but you don't mean it in the same way that you love your spouse or that you love your boyfriend or that you love your girlfriend or that you love your mom and your children. But I still think the words love you and I love you definitely have a different connotation. Like it's different. It's I don't care. No way around it. It's definitely different for me. This is the darker maroon and I'm just going a little bit further in just to build up a little bit more intensity. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts about that. What do y'all think? You know, I would love to hear your thoughts. I'm going back in with the pink, the true pink that we were using before, building it back up because as you know, like I've always said in my videos, you lose color payoff as you're building up one color to put the other color in. So you do have to go back and add the colors back in as you're using one to the other. And right now we just building up intensity. That's it. I'm building it up and I'm trying to make it match the other eye. Now we go into the cut crease. Okay, I'm back. So for me, I know my eyes are different. I know this one is a little smaller than this one. I feel like I have more eye space on this eye than I do on this eye. We not made in the same. That's how God made us. You know, we're a little bit different and that's fine. So what I'm doing is the way I was able to come up, the depth on this one is just a little bit higher than the depth on this one. So you see the lighter pink color is a little bit more over that one. So I'm taking the lightest color and I'm going to pat it and try to bring it down just a little bit more so that the sides kind of mimic each other more. There. Yeah. See that? Yeah. Okay. That looks better to me. Okay. And then from that palette, from the Juvia's second palette, I'm going to take this warm looking pink color and I'm going to use it where I have no color, which is right here. That's what I used on the other eye. But I didn't want a gap of non-color on my eye. I did not want my concealer showing. You probably was wondering, what we gonna do with this concealer right here? What we gonna do? That's what we gonna do. What I'm gonna use to cut the crease with is P. Louise base in the shade number 4. And I'm using this little flat brush. But I put it on my little plate here. I don't think I built my pink up high enough, y'all. Hold on. There I go. Okay, girl, what's my weakness? My husband. Okay, then. This is what I mean by I don't think I built it up high enough. Because I saw where I was getting ready to cut my crease and it was gonna come over or into where this was. So, and it needed to be seen just a tad bit more. So now we are ready. Now mama's ready. Center it where you're gonna start, center it. And I'm trying to look at my other eye at the same time. Come straight down as best I can. And look up. Make sure I'm cutting in the right spot, which it looks like I am. Get a lot of juices and berries on my brush down there. And then go ahead and proceed to cut my crease. Taking small strokes, y'all, small strokes. Now please just watch me because it's hard for me to talk and do this because it causes me to move my hand. So yeah, just kind of watch. So it looks like it's pretty even with the other side. So that's what I make sure I do. Remember what I told you is I always try to make sure I start my cut crease a little bit lower on the side that's not done. So if I do this eye first, this side is started, I come down a little bit lower so then I can build it up to make sure that they're pretty much even. I am going to bring my 2 palettes back. We are going to use pretty much those same colors but in reverse order. Starting off with the lightest color of the maroon, since that dark color is already pretty much built up kind of the way I want it. That was perfect. Just put a little bit of maroon right there, honey, and you keep building it up to get that little seamless little blend. This side don't need much work. And now I'm going in with the darker shade. Made sense. From the Culture palette, I'm gonna go in with a darker shade of green so that I can blend the black and the light green. I didn't do that the last time. I didn't have a transition color in between it. So it's best to have a transition color so it doesn't look like it's stark, which I think on the last picture looked stark to me, and that's probably why I didn't like it. Pieces in between. Now I'm going in with Taraba from the Culture palette, which is the bright green from where I started initially. If you color outside of the line by mistake, you can fix it. If you got a flat brush, that's my fourth brush, okay? Take it and go right above your line. I brush that same brush off, honey. And then I'll do the same thing going here or down, packing it on. Real close to that line, real close. And you don't want to mess it up, you know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, this brush is the Morphe E35 brush. That is the eye look, right? And this is me blending in the two greens. So I'll take a little bit of one green, a little bit of the other green, tap it onto the brush, and then I'll put it in the intersection, you know, like in the road in the intersection, okay? In the intersection of the two, and blend them together. Forward, blending the darker into the light, because then that's how you get a good blend. Then you make that medium color. So turn my head so I can make sure y'all can see. Remember I showed y'all 4 colors out of the Culture palette, so we're gonna go back in. This one is the shimmery color, right? Epic. Look at me. And I'm putting that one under the brow here. And that's what gives us that highlight, like bright, shim color. And I like this one because even over the dark areas, it lightens it up, but it doesn't take the color away. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Those are all the colors, and then we go ahead and do our little light wing eyeliner. I'm taking my NYX liquid eyeliner. If you have not seen my highly requested eyeliner and mascara video, this was in that video. And this is what I was telling you about in the beginning. It's elf tape, or you can have regular tape and you can use this to help you do your wing liner. I'm gonna throw on my lash, come back, and then we're gonna talk about it. All right, y'all, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was definitely detailed, right? But this is how you do the Caribbean queen. My bad, wait, let me start that over. This is how you do the AKA Caribbean queen eyeshadow look, okay, y'all? So I just, you know, hey, it was voted on and we had to do it by popular demand. So here it is. I enjoyed making this video, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I really did. All right,